Group 1 racing returns to Sha Tin with the first leg of the Hong Kong Speed Series and the first leg of the Triple Crown, as well as Centenary Sprint Cup and the Stewards Cup as well. A very warm welcome to Racing Twin. I'm Andrew Lejeune, joined here in the studio by our form expert Paul Lally and race caller Brett Davis. And Brett, it's great to have all the big guns back for the first Group 1s of the new calendar year. Absolutely, Andrew. Yeah, it's a fantastic day of racing, a fantastic card with the two Group 1s. The features, first four in the sprint, and of course the mile from International Day will be doing battle, along with the first two from the Cup, of course, Time Warp and Werther. So it's a fabulous mix. We've got a couple of new horses on the rise, Beat the Clock, and of course 50-50 lining up as well. Should be a very intriguing battle. It should be indeed. And thrown to the mix, Paul, as well, a decent jackpot in the TT. Yeah, $3.7 million is that TT jackpot. And also there's a $500,000 jackpot in the second double trio as well. So some good money floating around as well. It's just good for this really good card. It's probably one of the better ones we've had lately anyways. Yeah, both the defending champions are there as well. Pinophobia's actually won two Centenary Sprint Cups in the past, and of course Helene Paragon successful last year. Yeah, OK, so things start to heat up. Of course, the first leg of the four-year-old Classic Series last week as well. January is a very busy month. All right, let's have a look at the horses who aren't going round on Sunday's programme. The opening event, G1 Union, course, would have been on the quick backup from Wednesday night, replaced now by Winning Boy. Alexei Bedell in the saddle, and Lucky Dollar in race number 5, Intrepic, now goes round there. Derek Long in the saddle, race 5, number 2, Intrepic starts. It's a 10-race programme, all of them on the turf. And the B course is what we race on for the 41st meeting of the season. We kick things off with a Class 5 over the 1,400 metres, headed, of course, now by Winning a Boy. Furlong Dragon, first up since May, his first time in Class 5. The Legend drops back and trip to the 1,400 metres. Winner St Paul's is on a hat-trick. Gerard Mosse in town, picks up the ride on Real Deal. Corey Raptor gets the blinkers on. Young Dreamer will roll from barrier 14. Golden Cannon will probably go forward as well from barrier 8. And down to Bliss Cartel. And Joe Moreira jumps on board. He's still a maiden. Bliss Cartel after 31 starts. He certainly is, Andrew. There is expected to be a little bit of pace, obviously, from Golden Cannon. He's the noted leader. Young Dreamer, the Racing Club horse, can roll forward, and Furlong Dragon gets the drop in class, but he did lead in a recent trial, so they're primarily the three on the pace early. Good to slow, but there is the possibility of the chance that the race could be a little bit quicker than that, I think. A horse that's unbeaten this season is Winner St Paul's. Since he changed stables, he's gone to Frankie Law, and Frankie's got him going really well, this horse. You can see he's still going nicely here. He's been up for a while now, but he's only had the 2 runs. They've both been good, and his track work's been good. Corlo Rapido always impresses at track work. We know that, so we'll just highlight that he hasn't gone downhill anyway, so there's no change with him. Matthew Poon aboard for this particular gallop, who will ride him on race day as well. And the third horse we're going to have a look at here is Hey Go Lucky. He's going nicely enough down the back straight, just with a partner horse there, Happy, who's not a bad horse himself. So Hey Go Lucky, the cheek pieces go on him for the first time on race day as well. Right, OK. Well, let's start off with the Legend, who's dropping back in trip, ran at Happy Valley last time out over the 1,650, back to the 1,400 metres here. As they swung in, this was his first try in Class 5 company as well. Looked like he had a chance. He did. He sort of loomed up here, didn't he, to win the race, and then he just petered out over the last sort of 100 metres or so. You can see him striding up here, and then all of a sudden he ran out of puff. But I think that's a good sign going forward, particularly due to the fact that he's coming back in trip to 1,400 metres. So if he does that again, then you'd think he's going to be right there when the whips are cracking and the judge calls a halt. So I'm giving him a good chance. Yeah, I've got him in the numbers as well. I think he deserves another chance, and I don't think Sha Tin holds any fears from either. All right, OK, that's the first one. Winner St Paul's, we've touched on the fact he's won his 2 starts so far this year and 2 trials coming into Sunday's race. Yeah, he's really fit going into this contest. We saw that in the track work as well. I really like this horse. He's won off a rating of 48 before. He's now rated 38, and he says 2 wins have both been in Class 5, and he stays in the grade. He's got 131. I think he's going to be very tough to beat. Yeah, Frankie. I like the price too. Yeah, Frankie Law's found the key to him. He's racing really well. He's had a little bit of a minor setback, but nothing serious, I don't think. So he's going to be the hardest to beat. He's had some preparation trials leading in. They've both of them been quiet. Interesting, isn't he? He's $11 at this stage. Seems quite big. Carry to Win didn't quite carry to win last time out. He was just touched off by Acturid here over the 1,000. Should let Paul talk about this because he made it the long shot and it almost got the cash, but 1,000 up to 1,400, Paul. But he is going better, obviously. Yeah, I think he is. He hasn't been with Richard Gibson for that long, and I don't think the 1,400's a negative for him either, because the way he races, he does hit the line strongly. He's by a smart missile, so
I've got him in the numbers again. I haven't got him on top, but I've got him in there.
All right, he's a player, as probably is Golden Cannon as well. Was a winner 2 starts back, and then this effort's over course and distance behind Soccer Brave.
There's not too many Class 5 gallopers, Andrew, that have solid, consistent form, but this guy's got it at the moment. He's only had the 1 win in his career, 2 seconds and 4 thirds, and from 6 runs this start, he's only missed a place once. So he's racing in good heart. He chased Soccer Brave here. Soccer Brave was a horse that had his measure on the day. That's Winning Boy charging down the middle as well, so he might be worth considering. But I think Golden Cannon will run another good race because there doesn't look to be a huge amount of opposition for the lead.
He's a fiery little character, Golden Cannon. You see him in the track work in the morning. He's always trying to pull and reef and carry on. But yeah, he's been consistent, as you said.
All right, interesting. Bliss Cartel, the early favourite, still a maiden. Takes the jump up to 1,400 metres as well.
Yeah, I haven't got him in, actually, Bliss Cartel. I think he's had plenty of opportunities. But I do like this winner, St Paul's. He's still really well rated, as I mentioned. He's 1 of 48. He's rated 38, and he's in form. He's had 2 trials, very fit horse. He's on top to beat, Carry to win. Don't mind the 1,400 for him. The Legend ran well, as you highlighted, at Happy Valley, and if he can bring that to Sha Tin, he'll run nicely. I threw Corey Rapido in. I thought this sort of fell away, this race. He's a $31 chance. But I'll be backing winner St Paul's each way if he stays at $11.
Fair enough. I'm going to tip the Legend. I just like the way he loomed up at the Valley and just petered out. I think this is a race that he could win. I think winner St Paul's is clearly the danger. Maybe that little setback has just turned a few off. That's maybe why he's the price he is. But he looks like he can clearly win again in this grade. Golden Cannon is the one they'll have to run down. And then Real Deal, of course, Gerald Mosse in town as well. He's got a ride here for Tony Cruz in the first. This is the first start for this horse in the new stable of Tony Cruz. So I wanted to throw him in because there was a couple of runs there recently in Class 5 where he was expected to go well. 3, 4, 11, 5, but I'm happy to play the 3 each way.
Yeah, I'm with you, Brett, as far as that's concerned. The Q, the 3 and the 4 for me in the opener. All right, that's race number 1.